They were passionate and persistent. And on April 7th, hundreds of Occupy Chicago protesters made sure their voices were heard as they marched through the Loop. They were different activist groups from all over the city and suburbs.
Education, prison reform, where do you start? But what the Occupy movement has done, it's sort of created a kind of a big tent, you could say.
The protesters made their way to the financial district for what was being called Chicago Spring.
We wanted to all come out together on one day to symbolize that we have not gone anywhere.
Signs and banners were abundant. They had messages about racism, women's rights, and the 99%. Protester Ronald Shook says it's time for corporate greed to stop. He says the 99% deserve a piece of the pie.
I live in Uptown and I see the pain every day. People on the street panhandling and begging.
Occupy leaders say this is just the beginning of many protests they will have throughout April, leading up to that NATO summit in May.
Working with a number of community groups, neighborhood organizations and labor groups, churches as well, to build this day.
Britt Schulte is a member of the International Socialist Organization. She says she was overwhelmed by the support.
But it felt like the first day of school.
Occupy organizers say with this nice weather, people can expect to see more action throughout the city. For Metro Minutes, I'm Eileen Sears.